TV. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos as well, guys. I want to thank everyone that does watch and share my videos, man. You guys are the absolute best, okay? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. I am a co-host on a radio show called Let's Talk Jets. My other co-host, his name is Tyson Roush. College football team is trash, but we're not here to talk about that, all right? We are live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, guys, on Blog Talk Radio. All right, go ahead, join us, man. We take live callers. Call in, talk to us. We have a bunch of great callers giving a lot of great opinions. We love trading opinions with other people. We love interacting with the listeners and getting their thoughts on, what's going on with the team as well. You can also get involved with us on Facebook, guys. Come on. Search Facebook, search Long Beach Joe on Facebook. Like that page. Listen to our content on there. Leave us feedback. Message us. We'll message you right back. We just love, trading opinions. We're also on Twitter as well at Talk Jets Radio, guys, all right? Go on Twitter, press that follow button, follow you right back. We live tweet during the show. We trade opinions. We get into all types of arguments on Twitter as well. So get us, talk to us on there. I'm also on Twitter as well at YoungJ000. That's 3 zeros, guys. Go ahead over there, follow me. I'll follow you right back. We can argue about the team. We can argue about whatever it is you guys want to argue about, all right? I mean, just absolutely love, talking about the team. I'm also a part of a great website called nyjetsfans.com. Great site full of great, writers writing about the team, inside takes on what's going on. They have a great shop over there as well. Buy some stuff, favorite the site, go there every single day, get your Jets news from over there, and just enjoy your time, man. My videos are on there as well, so when you guys go over there, watch my videos over there too. But, it's just a great site, so just get involved with that site. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into my Week 12 picks recap, all right? First game I want to talk about, Steelers-Seahawks. Took the Seahawks in this game. That got me a win. Pittsburgh Steelers 30, Seattle Seahawks 39. Man, this was a dogfight, man. This was an absolute dogfight. Two tough teams, two teams that definitely, you're going to see, at that next level in the playoffs. The Seahawks are still fighting, to carve out their way. But in my mind, there's almost no doubt that they're going to make the playoffs. And these are two teams that could be competing, for that Super Bowl. You never know. But they're, like I said, they're two tough teams, man, and they really went back and forth in this game. Pittsburgh just showed me that they're so deep at wide receiver. There's so many guys that can make plays, man. You just can't focus on just Antonio Brown and Martavis Bryant. You're just not going to beat them just doing that. But I tell you what, Ben Roethlisberger had a big day, man. He was 36 of 55. 456 yards throwing the ball. He had a TD, but he also had 2 bad interceptions, man. 2 bad interceptions. And, as we said before, especially against teams like the Seahawks, you don't want to turn the ball over at all, really. But, twice it kind of halted, it definitely halted their drives. DeAngelo Williams was kept in check on the ground. He had 8 carries for 29 yards. He only had 1 TD, but I tell you what, in the passing game, DeAngelo had 7 catches for 88 yards. That was big for him. Another guy that was big for them was Marcus Wheaton. Man, I didn't even talk about him in the last video. I said, hey, if you stop, Antonio Brown, which the Seattle Seahawks were able to do because Antonio Brown only had 6 catches for 51 yards. It was not the same Antonio Brown that you see every single game. Of course, that clear because the Seattle Seahawks were going to, point in on this guy. They were not going to let him let Antonio Brown just beat them. That was not going to happen. You could see that was the game plan. You're going to have to go elsewhere. We're not going to let you, use your big weapon against us. And so, in my mind, I said, well, you take away Antonio Brown, Martavis Bryant's going to go off. Martavis Bryant, 5 catches, 69 yards. He was kind of held, a little in check as well. They got physical with him at the line, kind of bumped him on a couple routes. There were some catches I thought he should have made that he didn't make. So you look at that and you go, well, damn, man, if Antonio gets shut down and Martavis isn't, having a big day, it's like, the run game's not going well, but where else do you go? You go to Marcus Wheaton. Marcus Wheaton, 9 catches, 201 yards, and a TD. This guy had a big day, man. This guy had a big day. He stepped up, and that was big for the Steelers because going into the fourth quarter, you know, it was late. They had cut into Seattle's lead. They just kicked the field goal. You know, the game was 30-32. And you're saying, hey, the Steelers, they're giving the ball back to the Seahawks. They're going to stop them on defense, and they have a chance to get the ball back and win this game. And that's when my man Russell Wilson said, you know what? Not today. Not today. And I spoke about Russell Wilson, and I said it was something was going to come from him. It was going to be him that was going to make a play, make a throw, or something to put this, you know, game in Seattle's hands and take it away and take the victory home for them. And he did. You know, Russell Wilson was 21 of 30 on the day, 345 yards, and he had 5 TDs. I mean, Russell played very well in this game. Very, very well. Rawls, you know, he tried to get involved as well. 21 carries for 81 yards. He had a TD. But, again, later on in that fourth quarter, when Seattle got the ball back, you're saying to yourself, how are they going to win this? How are they going to get this ball? How are they going to, you know, take the game away? What can Russell do? You know, what kind of play is he going to make so that Seattle wins this game? Let me tell you something. My man Doug Baldwin was right there, knocking on the door. He said, it's my time. It's my time. Catches the ball, right? 80-yard catch and run. Taking the game away, 2 minutes left, boom. Touchdown. Now it's 39-30, and the Pittsburgh Steelers got to get the ball back. And Ben Roethlisberger had taken himself out of the game because he had a concussion, or he was going through the concussion protocol. They thought he had something wrong with him. He reported it himself. And that was the end of the game right there. You know, Pittsburgh got the ball back, and they were struggling to get down. They never got down, couldn't score. But the game was already done. I mean, it was a big-time play. I mean, Doug Baldwin ended the day with 6 catches for 145 yards, 3 TDs for him. Jimmy Graham hurt himself. He's done for the season. He had 4 catches for 75 yards. You know, it was a nasty play in the end zone. Caught, rolled backwards. They're saying he tore his ACL or MCL as well. It's really, really bad. But I'm wishing him the absolute best. Hope he comes back, you know, next year strong. Curse was solid in this game as well for them. 4 catches for 47 yards. But let me tell you something. Doug Baldwin had a day. And the throw that Russell Wilson made, along with the run after the catch with Doug Baldwin, man, really put Seattle ahead and really took the game away. So hats off to Seattle. They got themselves a win, and that got me a win. Next game I want to talk about, Saints-Texans. Oh, my goodness. So many Texans fans in my inbox, man, after this game. I took the Saints. That got me a loss. New Orleans Saints, 6. Houston Texans, 24. Listen. I'm not going to talk too long about this game because it was just domination by the Houston Texans. That's all it was. And I was surprised. I don't know what is going on with the Saints. I just, you know, Houston is just willing themselves into the playoffs. They've gotten this, you know, this lead. They want to take the AFC South. You know, they want the playoffs. They're hungry, and that's what I felt like. I just feel like the Houston Texans are just a hungry team right now. And anything you put in front of them, they're just gonna eat you alive. They're just gonna eat the food. Whatever food you put in front, they're gonna eat it, and they're just coming to take everything away from you. I mean, Drew Brees was 25 of 44, 228 yards on the ball, and he had an interception. No TDs on the day for him. Mark Ingram, 9 carries for 52 yards. I mean, it was an ugly day, man. Benjamin Watson was the leading receiver, 4 catches for 53 yards. It's just an ugly day for them offensively. You would expect more out of the Houston Texans, or excuse me, out of the New Orleans Saints. A big reason why, again, it's J.J. Watt. This guy was all over the place, man. 2 sacks on the day, but he also had 8 QB hits, man. This dude was all over the place. They were putting all types of pressure on Drew Brees. It wasn't just him either, but it was mind-boggling. Kareem Jackson had an interception in this game. I mean, it was crazy. Offensively, though, the Texans, you know, were really, really solid. You know, Hoyer was 21 of 27 on the day. He had 2 TDs. He had 1 interception. Alfred Blue had 16 catches for 77 yards. I mean, it was just crazy. Ryan Griffin, 4 catches for 72 yards. He had a touchdown. The Texans just kept rolling. The defense played solid. They weren't going to let Drew Brees have his day and do whatever he wanted to do out there. And the offense, put up points. They had opportunities, and they cashed those opportunities in. So hats off to the Houston Texans. I took the Saints. That got me a loss. Texans fans, your team is playing hard right now, and they are trying to will themselves into the playoffs. So salute to you guys. So let's move along, because that was a tough loss to watch for me. But moving along, my favorite game, your favorite game, our favorite game. Okay, the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. I surprised a lot of people. I took the Miami Dolphins in this game, and my surprise, that got me a loss. All right, Miami Dolphins 20, New York Jets 38. Let me tell you guys something. The Jets came out more, and I thought to myself, all right, what are we going to see today? What kind of Jets game, and what kind of Jets team are we going to see today? Are we going to see the team, that we saw, early in the season that came out and said, you know what, we're going to impose our will, we're going to play hard, we're going to run through you if you catch the ball, and we're going to intimidate you? Or are we going to be this team that has all these great names and all this talent, but we just show up, and just be out there? We're not playing up to our potential. We're just doing whatever. Man, let me tell you something. Calvin Pryor came out and said, listen, I'm going to set the tone for the day. Big hit against Rashard Matthews, and he was done for the day. And I mean, it was he lit him up. Like, he just blasted him. And like I said, that just set the tone for the day. Just set the tone for the entire day. It was, we're going to be physical, we're going to be tough, and if you try to do something crazy, we're going to run through you. Ryan Tannehill felt the burn, man. 33 of 58 they had to throw the ball 58 times. He had 351 yards throwing the ball. A lot of that was late, though, in the game. Late in the game. Garbage time, pretty much. He had 3 TDs, yet again, garbage time numbers, and he had an interception. Jay Ajayi, 3 carries for 6 yards. That was the leading rusher. We shut down the run. Jarvis Landry, though, this dude is a really good receiver. 13 catches for 165 yards. He had a TD. A lot of that was in garbage time, and a lot of that was on Cromartie as well. But it is what it is. Devontae Parker was, he had a decent day as well. 4 catches for 80 yards. But again, a lot of this stuff was late. Early in the game, the only thing that I had a problem with the Jets was that we had a lot of opportunities because our defense was playing so solidly. But we only scored 14 before the half. Especially in the first quarter, we scored our first 7, and I thought to myself, man, the way our defense is playing, we're probably going to, score at least 14 in this quarter because we had so many opportunities, and we just didn't do it. Early in the game, we Whitford on 4th down. It was a horrible play call. Ended up getting stopped, and I said to myself, uh-oh, this could be another day where our defense plays solid, but our offense, just isn't getting anything going. But as I said before, we got our first 7 on the board after another opportunity, and it was just kind of a slow start. We ended up scoring late in the second on a 2-minute drive by Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Devin Smith was catching touchdowns. Let me tell you something. Devin Smith had a big day, but let me get into Ryan Fitzpatrick, okay? This is my guy. Okay, this is my guy. He played extremely solid. 22 of 37, 277 yards throwing the ball, 4 TDs on the day. Let me say that again. 4 TDs on the day. All right? I mean, come on. Chris Ivory, 21 carries for 78 yards. He also had a TD as well. Brandon Marshall, 9 catches for 131 yards. He had 2 TDs. Eric Decker, 5 catches for 62 yards. He had a TD. And as I said, Devin Smith, there's some brain activity. We're starting to see this guy come along. We're starting to see some flashes from this rookie that's saying, hey, he has the talent. Like I said, I'm always a guy. I'm never on top of rookies. I understand they're rookies. They've got to learn their roles in the game and all types of things like that. But you always want to see that, those flashes where you see that this guy has the potential to be big. He just needs more time. And this was a game where you saw that from Devin Smith. Devin Smith, 2 catches for 33 yards. He had a TD. And as I said, he scored, right before going into the half. So it was a big day, man. A big day for the Jets. Big win, keeps us in, the playoff talk or whatever. We'll see how that goes, but really just taking it game by game. This was a game that we needed to win this day, in the chase. So, yet again, I took Miami. That got me a loss. I will take that loss every single time if the Jets can get a win. So, with that said, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Please comment down below, man. Tell me how your teams went. Tell me your thoughts on the Jets, if you have any thoughts. And I want to thank you guys for watching again. So, as always, guys, have a good day. Happy holidays. Enjoy times with your families, guys. Just have a great time. So, have a good day. Peace.